People, welcome back to the Coach's Desk with host Coach Minzy. Thanks again for tuning in, all the persons who are actually viewing this video at this time. Thanks very much. Reggae Boys fans, yeah man. Many would say that we don't have an issue at right back. You have Hardin, you have Adrian Mariappa, Alvas Powell. So we should be okay in that department. So the biggest issue that we have is in the center of the park, central defensive midfield. When you look at these players at right back, they are pretty good enough, and it would be very difficult to get them out of the team, barring injuries. But I've been making an observation of a particular player. I did a video on him some time ago, Javien Brown, who is at the Vancouver team there, Whitecaps. He is progressing very well. You know, interestingly, it is only 3 games that he would have played thus far this season. And many would say that you can't use 3 games to judge a player. But I mean, he's not doing bad. He's doing pretty decent at the moment. And for those who don't know, he plays right back, and he can also play defensive central. But predominantly he's out wide, playing the right back position. So people, I do believe he's one for the future. He's 24 years old. I think he's at the right age now to get into the national setup. He was named in the 60-man squad, but I think that he could be looked on in terms of if there's any issue with any of those other players, he could be the one to call upon. They normally say, it's best to get the players know when they're playing well, rather than get them when they dip in form and they get a little bit older, and they will not have that exuberance and energy that they used to have. So it's best to get them now and inject them into the system. I think he's a pretty decent youngster. He doesn't have any discipline problem on the field. Where you look at, he only has a yellow card, 2.5 fouls per 90 minutes. So I mean, he's not bad there. His average rating though is 6.2, which is not an excellent score. But as the season progresses, I believe that he's going to be getting better. That's what I have observed about this youngster, and that's what I like about him. He will get better as the season progresses. He's very good, especially when you look at aerial duels. He win 3.9 aerial duels in every 90 minutes that he plays. Duels attempt 12.8, and he would have won like 7.1. Clearances per 90, 1.1. So I mean, like I said, this player will improve because he has only played 3 games. So he will improve as the season progresses. And that was in reference to his defending. When you look at this player now, the errors, is he an error-prone defender? He actually lost the ball 14.2 times per 90. That seemed to be a little bit high in my estimation. For a player to be losing the ball 14 times for the 90 minutes, that's kind of a sloppy. But I would say again, he is going to improve as the season progresses because he seemed to be a live wire in that Vancouver Whitecaps team. He's doing excellently well. In terms of disrupting plays, this player 59.9 touches per game, interception 2.1, recovery 5.0. Not bad again. Not bad again. His passing ability 35.1. Passes completion, that is 78%. Final third 7.8. Long balls 3.2. So again, what are your thoughts on these statistics, people? Are you feeling this player? In terms of his creativeness, 1 assist, big chances 1, dribbles 0.7, crosses 2.8 per game. I mean, is he really a player that can be a part of the national team? 1 assist in terms of his attacking, shots on goal 1.8, inbox 1.4, everything else is 0. I mean, people, I think he's a pretty good player. Does he need more development before entering into the national team? You could say that, or you could say otherwise, but I mean, trust me, he's a pretty decent footballer, right back, young, vibrant, fresh, energetic. Trust me, he's playing with vim, vigor, and vitality. So I think he could command a place in the national team. But then again, it's up for selection. It's up to the coach. Right now, would he challenge these right backs that we have? I'm not certain. We did a 20-man, 23-man team selection. A few people would have actually had him in their team. So I mean, let's watch his progress. Let's see how he progresses throughout the remainder of the MLS season with the Vancouver Whitecaps team, because I think he's solid. There's still room for improvement, but from what I'm seeing, this kid can improve. This kid can get better, and we are trusting that he gets better and he gets a look in. Is it the right time to give him a look in when we're about to select the 23-man team? For the Gold Cup, will he be in? No, I doubt that. For the World Cup qualifiers, do you think that he, based on how he progressed throughout the season, he should be given a look in? Yeah, man, these things that we can look into and see how best this player can be a part of the national team. I think he's a useful player to have around, but I'm not the coach. Coach Whitmore and the technical team probably not interested in a player like this at the moment. But thanks again, people, for tuning in. Big up yourself. Enough love. Peace out.